Hey guys, Raven Michaelis here, and this is going to be a YouTube tutorial video that you're about to watch. And if you want to skip right on to the OBS tutorial, don't click here. Go to the time here in the video. You want to skip straight to the Windows Movie Maker, right here. This is the time you want to skip to. And for the YouTube uploading, that is here. If you would like to see more videos like this, and leave a like and tell me in the comments that you would like to see more video tutorials on how to do these things. Also, I'm using a Windows 8, so if I've adapted to its weird systems, and if you need help using your new Windows 8, I would gladly help you in a video if need be. So just leave that in the comments, and yeah, enjoy the video. Hey guys, this is Raven Michaelis here for a different sort of video today. Today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to make and edit YouTube videos. Because I know I had a lot of trouble when I started doing this, and I figure a lot of other people will probably also have problems with this, so I'm going to help you guys out. This take will probably take a lot of time, so do expect this little time in the bottom to change. Don't freak out, and send me comments about freaking out, because that'd be weird. I know that's a thing because I do that. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to get is some form of recording software. I personally use OBS, so yeah, the first part of this will be an OBS tutorial. So when you get OBS, you won't have any of this or any of these. You'll have basically nothing. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to right click and go to add scene. You're going to want to name your scene. And I'm just going to name mine Game Capture 2. And, yeah, that's still going. Okay. When you do that, you'll be able to add sources. Now, the sources you'll be able to have are you can have any of these. Window capture allows you to capture anything in a window, like anything on the internet. Monitor capture lets you, well, capture your monitor like I'm doing right now. Image allows you just to, take an image. Image slideshow, just basically what it says. Text, same thing, sort of thing. Video capture device will allow you to use a camera or a webcam to view yourself, like a face cam sort of thing. And then game capture is what you want to go to if you're doing game capture. I'm just going to get rid of this because I don't need it. Because I already have my own. That would be this one right here. This one's quite good. So yeah, once you get all this working, just gonna add a game capture scene right here. And when you go to add a game capture, you're gonna want to, instead of just saying set application, because this will just select a game, whatever's for you. In my case, it's selecting my Komodo, which is my security stuff. You want to select to use hotkey. Now the default hotkey is F12, but you can switch it to whatever you want. You can mess with this as you see fit, like stretch the screen or ignoring the aspect ratio or any of this. You can select that as you please. So I just add game capture, so if I were to open a game, I could record that. But for right now, I'm going to continue going over this, then I'll go over the game capture sort of stuff. So in your settings is going to be a very important step right here. So underneath settings, you'll find all of this stuff, and you'll have absolutely no idea what it means, because I know I didn't. Now, you don't want to mess with anything under general, because it's probably set to everything you need it to. Under encoding, you can change the bitrate if you really want to, but it's really sensitive, so you don't want to mess with that too much. Then under broadcast settings is where it's really important. So if you set it to live stream, you'll have all these things. You'll be able to send it to like Twitch and other different servers and stuff. So change that as you see fit, but I prefer file output because I'm just recording videos. I'm not streaming anything. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this, you're going to find the file that you want, in which case I use this file right here. This file. I put all my videos in. This is the video I'm recording right now. You can see it's not complete. And I just set it up, took this, and put it in here. You gotta browse though, so you gotta browse and find the right one. Just find the one, and then you click save, and it'll do that for you. And that's where your files will be after you finish recording them. No, I don't want to change anything. Video FPS being your frames per second, you can choose whatever your computer can handle. I use generally between 25 and 30, depending on what I'm doing. But usually 25 will get the job done. Audio, you don't want to mess with any of this, or really any of this, because if you do and you have no idea what you're doing like I do, you could explode. So yeah, when that's all set to your liking, you click OK, and you go to game you want. I'm just going to open some Team Fortress 2, just as an example. And so yeah, here's Team Fortress 2. Give it a second. Now, if you want to record the Team Fortress 2, you can click F12 while you're inside the monitor. Unless it stops responding, then nothing happens. It won't do anything because I'm currently recording a Windows at the same time. But when it happens to you, the entire screen that you see inside the entire screen that you see inside of this window will be full with it. Then you can change. You can go to your game caption, go to edit scene, and you can, change the size of the recording. I don't want to actually change anything, so I gotta. There we go. And that is OBS 101. So let's say, yeah, you have your video made, and now you want to edit it. And this is, of course, a way to do it, all of this for free, so no fancy or expensive software or anything, just, OBS and Windows Movie Maker, which is what I'm going to use, of course, because why not? So, if you have an intro made, what you're going to want to do is you want to go to that intro. This is, of course, on a Windows 8, in case anyone's curious. You're going to want to go to here. You're going to want to go find it. In my case, my intro is located under videos, along with all these other videos. And you're going to select your intro, which in this case is this one. You're going to right-click it. You're going to go to Open With, and you're going to select Movie Maker. This will take a second, but it will in fact open it in Movie Maker. And then you can do what you want with it. You can have it fade out, not fade out, select the speed you want it to fade out, but just have that work. Now then, so you want to add your new video to it. So here's what you do. Go to the end of the video you already have, which is this one in this case, and you click Add Videos and Photos. Mine will automatically take me here, so I can select either one of these, and it will take up the second slot. However, that's not going to work. So I'm just going to select something for my backup YouTube videos. You guys are basically just getting a sneak peek right now of my backup YouTube videos. So you select the one you want, and you got to give it a second to process. Because it takes a while to process all this. It's quite a bit of stuff, actually. 32 minutes of information. And now it's loaded all the audio and stuff. You can begin your video, and then you can find where you want to actually start your video. And you can see here I'm actually moving the scene around. And you can basically just move around all the stuff here. You can see all the stuff. However, one thing that's important is you want to find the part where you want to start. Let's just say let's just imagine here's where I want to start. I'm going to right click as soon as I find that second where I want to start, and select set start point. That'll take this whole thing up to here, but it'll leave your intro intact if you have an intro. Now, you want to set it to where you're going to end. You want to find exactly where you want to end. And you're going to wait for it. You're going to select set endpoint. That'll make it the end point. That'll make it the end of your video, the very end of your video. So if you watch that again, you can see that is now the end. Will not go on. It will restart. Full screen mode. Oh, yeah, this is the full screen mode button. Now you know that. So let's say you have an outro. Now, longtime viewers of my channel know that at this point, I don't really have an intro or outro. That would be because I'm waiting to start using the outro until I have a new intro. So I guess you guys are going to get a sneak preview of my outro. So once again, you go here and you find it. This is my outro. Then you can manipulate, and you just put that in right after your selected endpoint. Now, one thing I would suggest is, because it would be really annoying for it just to suddenly skip to this endpoint, is you gotta go under Edit, and you select Fade Out, and you can choose either slow or fast depending on your preference. You can do the same thing. You can have it fade in or not fade in depending on what you're doing at the time. And now, let's say you want to add words to your video. Say about, I don't know, say something's happening here. You're going to want to go to caption, and you want to enter your text. Now in my case, let's just say, look, I know words. Look at this fence. Now, it starts off with this annoying white, which, as you can see, is really barely noticeable. You can manipulate this as you see fit, as you would normally in most documents. You can select the duration, where you want it to end, and where you want it to start, the type of text you're using, and importantly, this. If you do this, you can make it way more transparent. Not transparent, seeable. That is extremely noticeable. Now, if you put the video over here, and you just watch it kind of go, it appears right where you set it where you want it to start, and it'll end exactly where you want it. Now, there is a bit of an annoying bug. You cannot add two of these at the same time, and I'll tell you how to fix that in a second. Alright then, say you have some music you want to add. Well, that's easy enough. You just click on Add Music, and you find your music of choice. I'm using my new intro theme. The intro theme was going to go with my new intro. Give it a second to load the audio data, and then that'll play along. What you can do is because this thing is its own separate timeline than the rest of it, you can set endpoints and start points, but without messing with your video at all, which is really nice. You can also set it to fade in, not fade out. Just have it to have a start time, an end point, all that fun stuff. And that would be all under options, if you're curious. Now, if you want to have two of these at the same time, it's really difficult. You can't just add another one. What you have to do is you have to actually save your video. And an important thing is, if you're using a Windows 8, and I think it's on most of the variations of Windows Movie Maker, you want to not go File Save, because that'll save it as a folder that you cannot use as a YouTube folder. YouTube will not accept it. What you have to do is you have to go to Save Movie. I'm just going to name this Example Video. Now this will start saving and probably take a while. Like, this can take a really long time. So we're just going to jump ahead here and to the point where this is done, because otherwise this is going to take forever. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Why, hello again, and we're back. Now, what may feel like seconds for you guys is actually been quite a while for me, like a day. So anyways, let's continue. Now, when you save a video, it'll have a message that pops up, and it says, do you want to open folder? I usually just X out, and then click don't save. Then, if you want to find your folder, you click under your folders here. Keep in mind, this is in fact a Windows 8 tutorial. You find wherever you like to save your videos to, and in my case, I saved mine here. And this is the one I'm looking for right here. So I'm going to open it. But you always go click Open With and Movie Maker, because otherwise it won't open as a Movie Maker, and nobody wants that, do they? So when you start opening a folder for the second time again, like I am, it's going to take a while for it to do this. So guess I'll catch up with you guys when that's done too. There's so much loading. There's a lot of loading involved in this process, so don't get discouraged. Just remember, it only takes actual minutes, whereas I'm making it seem like it takes days. So yeah, alrighty then. So once that finishes downloading, you can go to the part where we added in that text. Just give me a second, I'll find it. That's where I'll find it. Yep, there it is. And as you can see, it's no longer down here as it was before. Now, if you try to add two texts like this at the same time, one will delete the other, or they'll cancel each other out, or they'll be moved to different time slots. It's weird. However, if you're doing it the way I'm showing you right now, you'll see that it is now part of the video, because you just created a video and then opened that new video you created in Movie Maker. Trust me, it's less confusing than it sounds. I know it sounds really, really, really confusing. But now you can add another caption. And do the same. You can create your outline color, and change its size. Anything you would have done before. It's just that now you can do it more. Now, if you want to add a third one, you have to do the same process, but I'm not going to show you that again because that's going to take forever. Trust me. Also, you'll notice that the intro is no longer split from the video. It's not really a cause for concern. Sorry about that cough. But if they're split and you start playing them back, you won't tell a difference between them being split and unsplit. Now, say you want to delete this part, just one little part. Because say you're editing it and you want to take it out, like right here. What you're going to... Oh yeah, before I forget to say so. You can use this same tactic for music. So if you add a music folder down here, and you want to add another music, but not really music, like a sound, like a gunshot, because I'd also suggest downloading sound as a music folder, so it's easier to use. Trust me on this one, it's so much easier to do that than, you know, add in a sound. So but anyways, back to what I was trying to say. If you want to remove a part, what you gotta do is you gotta split it from the rest of it. Now, if you play it back normally, it'll play back exactly the same. There's no break in the flow. Keep going. All you've done is you split the two videos apart so that you can manipulate this one differently than this one. And then if you want to delete it, you take this, split it from where you want it to end as well. You just select the part you don't like, and then you just remove. And now that part is gone. So, you can see, it'll just skip right to the next part. Nothing happens. This is a great way to skip ahead of it if you're recording for a long period of time. Kind of like I am, but they're recording for a long period of time. what I'm doing is I'm actually taking the videos, ending them whenever I reach end of a section, basically, and then starting up again. So what I'm doing is I'm basically creating multiple parts. Like, here's the part 1 to this very tutorial. Here's the second part to this very tutorial. And here's the part we're recording right now. So yeah, that's how I like to do it best. But you can also do it this way if like something surprises you and you just want to remove it, like your cat jumps up on you and you need to tell him to go away, and it takes you a while. You can continue recording without having to stop the recording and create a whole new folder, because I know that's time consuming. And yeah, that's basically it for this part. Now say you want to go upload it. I'm not actually going to use this one. I'm going to use the one I had before I did the thing. Trust me. Okay. If you want to save the folder you've just created, you have to save it again the way I showed you how. Because if you don't, then you'll have a WLMP folder, which is a Movie Maker project folder. Now those are useless, literally. Like, you can't even put it in Movie Maker again to edit it, so you have to do all the editing again. So don't do that. Yeah. Let's see here. Yep, this still works. So this is my personal YouTube account. This is not actually my YouTube account. That would be this one. This is my actual account right here. No, it isn't. What are you doing? Here we go. This is my actual account. I'll show you how to manipulate this so that you can see your uploads and popular uploads, also playlists, categorize things, and create a little trailer video like I did, which has reached 71 views. Yay us. Ooh, sorry, getting distracted. Switching back, this channel I can manipulate as much as I want, because, dang it. This channel I can manipulate as much as I want, because there's absolutely no one subscribed to it or anything. So you want to go upload to your channel. In this case, we're uploading to my personal channel, so you click on upload. Then it wants you to select a file to upload. In my case, so you left click on this part right here, and you find what you want to upload. So to do this, lag. The struggle's real, man. Let's just cancel. Yeah, this is also my Twitter. I'll show you what this is here for in a second. So as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, you go there, go to where your video is. I'm going to upload my example video, but before I do that, I'm going to shorten it real quick so it uploads faster, because I don't actually need a really long or ridiculous video. So I'll be right back, guys. Trust me. Trust me on this one. Alrighty guys, the upload is almost complete. This is what the end of the upload process will look like. It'll make that sound if you heard that. Hopefully you did. And it'll give you this little message. You can just open folder, play, or whatever. I just choose close this. And then you close here, and you always click do not save changes, because that'll save the changes to this video, which is useless right now. Now I'm going to delete this because I don't need it anymore. And this is the upload example video I've just created. Now, our next step, I don't need that anymore. I'm just going to open this back up. Remember this guy? Select folders to upload. Find my videos. And select upload example video. Now this video will start uploading. This meter at the top will show you how long it'll take to upload. Although this is really fidgety. One time for me it went from 10,000 minutes to like 5 in like the process of 3 minutes. So yeah, this is what the name of your video will be. This is what people will see. This will be the description of your video, like this is a video. Yay. Smiley face. That sort of thing, and then there's tags you can apply to it. I don't really know what those do. And this is whether you're listing it as public, unlisted, or private. If you want people to see it, you list it as public. If you want only you to be able to see it, you list it as private. This is where you add to a playlist, but this file doesn't have any playlists on it. And where's the option at it? Thing. But anyways, on to why my Twitter's here. So if you want to add your Twitter account, you go to, well, because of the new interface of Twitter, if you're using a different interface, this will be different. But this may even be different in the future. What you want to go to is this little picture right here. Go to your profile, select all of your profile in the URL, copy, then you're going to want to paste it. This will edit, when this is done editing, this will be a link to your video. And when all of your editing's done, you know, you're going to click here on publish, and it will publish your video as soon as it can. Just going to get rid of that. Another thing, uploading speed is, like I said, determined by the length of the video and how much bandwidth you have. So if you have too many things open, it will take longer to upload. So yeah, uploading. Yay. This is gonna take a while, guys, so yeah, it has to actually do this twice, once for the uploading and once for the processing. But the processing doesn't usually take as long, so you don't have to worry about it. Also, click here and here if you want to have it, yes, go to Twitter and stuff. No, cancel. This will, if you click here, it'll set it to your Twitter if you have it set up, if you have it connected to your Twitter, and click here and it'll share it with your Google+. And normally right here there's an option for you to add your own thumbnail, but it's not there right now, so I'll show you how to do that. If the thumbnail thing isn't working, I'll show you how to add a thumbnail, because it's not working for me right now. And I'll be right back as soon as this is done uploading and processing and stuff. See ya. Alright, and as you can see, it is now done processing. Now, click here to go view your video. And as you can see here, there's a lot of interesting stuff that happens when you do that, because the way I made the video. So, when your video is fully uploaded, if you want to go and edit it, am I signed in as me? Yes, I am. What you're going to want to do is you're going to go to my channel, and then you want to go to Video Manager. Once in a Video Manager, you can click Edit, and here's where you can edit things. You can choose your thumbnail, select a new thumbnail if you want, set up tags, add to playlist, all this nice stuff. And there's enhancements, where you can fix the lighting, fix the saturation, the color temperation, etc., etc., all that stuff. Audio, where you can add in sounds of your own from over here, from the selections. You can add an annotation, and when you're adding an annotation, it'll give you all these options. I like to use note. Just leave a note, and it's like adding in words. You can set the start time, the end time, the color, all that stuff. I have no idea what this one does. I've actually never used that. But then, once again, under your channel, if you want to add some things, it's, if you only have one video, it's kind of difficult. You don't really need to do much. But, yeah. I guess that's all for, today. So, yeah, guys. If, you want to see me do another tutorial on how to do, you know, things, leave it in the comments. If this video helps you select your own, or make your own channel, leave it in the description below, and I'll check it out. And, yeah. I also wouldn't mind doing some helping anyone with questions they have about Windows 8, because that's a confusing system. But otherwise, yeah. See you next time, and goodbye.